They say no one really sees the night shift changeover at the morgue, but I never thought much of it, until the logbook started telling stories I hadn't lived. Every morning, with the hum of harsh fluorescent lights and the scent of antiseptic, I'd flip open the battered ledger, only to find pages filled in my looping script. Body 12 sat up at 3:07 a.m. Eyes open. Whispered my name. But I'd never seen that, never heard it, never even stepped into the cold chamber during those hours. At first, I laughed it off. Maybe fatigue played tricks, or maybe the night guy, Marcus, was pulling a prank. But then the entries grew detailed, describing things only I would know, my childhood nightmares, my private fears, written in lines I couldn't recall writing. I started recording myself sleeping in my car during overnight shifts, desperate to prove I wasn't sneaking in and losing time. But the footage always showed me, motionless, slumped in the driver's seat, while the logbook filled itself inside. By the third week, the entries started predicting things, phone calls I'd receive, shifts swapped at the last minute, even a message from my mother I hadn't yet heard. My hands would tremble as I read, each page inked in my unmistakable handwriting, describing events that hadn't happened, but always did, later. I stopped sleeping, watching the security footage obsessively, but the cameras always glitched from 2:55 to 3:15 a.m., every night. Last night, I finally summoned the courage to confront Marcus, but no one in HR knew who he was. My supervisor pulled up the employee records. I was the only night shift attendant ever assigned. This morning, the logbook waited, open to a new page. Tonight, I watch myself arrive. Tonight, I become someone else. As I read those words, I felt someone, something, move behind my eyes, already beginning to write.